However, the president, as you know, cut back on the student loan program under the National Defense Education Act. This was a phony of the first degree. He seemed to think that the banks would pick up these loans and the government wouldn't have to participate. Well, that isn't true, because our banks do not make loans where they do not have guaranteed security. And I have great faith in our college students. On the other hand, if there are a few who decide they aren't going to repay their loans right off the bat, the banks aren't interested in loaning them money. But I can predict with some confidence that the funds for the National Defense Education Act will not only be replaced, but in my judgment, they will be increased. Because in the final analysis, we must give every student who has the ability to participate in the college curricula the opportunity to do so. And of course, the repayment of these loans that are just starting now are very, very good. The president was trying to leave the impression that he had a balanced budget. That's the reason he knocked this out, along with the milk program and the lunch program in our schools, and that'll also be restored. It will now come to the surface, as I said before, with the people supposedly entitled to health care. They can't get in the hospitals. In fact, the administration already senses this. They've got what they call Medicare alert. They've appropriated millions of dollars to send people all around the country saying, now don't get excited. We didn't promise you bed. We just said that we were going to work this out. And of course, the whole argument at the time the Medicare program was passed was that we were getting the cart before the horse. We should have expanded the Hill-Burton Act, gotten more hospital beds. And the reason I'm so familiar with this, I've been on the hospital subcommittee of the Veterans Affairs Committee for 16 years. Yes, I do. Although the Vietnam situation has people upset, I find that the people that are really disturbed, and they're the only ones that you might say are really vocal, are those that are directly affected. They have a relative there. The small businessman down the street who's going to do $1,000 worth of business here on this Saturday afternoon, he's not too concerned about what's going on in Vietnam. He's concerned about the tax rate. He's concerned about